Alright, here's the new beast, newly acquired. Here's the second last Triumph in existence. My new parts car. I kinda knocked the hood off though. This car even comes with its own fuel cell. Built right in. Ready to go. It's even in pretty good shape too. Now I just gotta make sure I attach it real solid. But first I gotta clean out all this junk out of here. Like, who keeps this crap anyways? This is the most high-tech feature. Up to open, up to close. Up to open. This car is like a pop can. And that's it, hand operated. This car is loaded with spiders. This car is so light I can lift it with my bad arm off the jack stands while holding the camera. So it's going to be a fun ride. Here's another realistic swap candidate for the Triumph. It's a Grand National engine. Water and nitro injected, but it's kind of being used one day anyways. This is the weirdest spider I've ever seen. Just wants to like hang out or something. Too bad it's gonna get crushed in 10 seconds. In the early 60s, independent rears were in their infancy, and the whole car was weak and underpowered, making them acceptable junk. In the mid-60s, there was a revival of interest in early model street rods, and pro shops started building better street rod construction, and the chassis and independent rear ends were the first to change. And by the late 60s then, the hot suspension was the rear end out of a Jag, because it handled good and was strong and looked awesome when it was all chromed. This one here is absolutely nowhere near any of those, so it's definitely gotta go. Time to replace it with a solid axle. To say this car's underpinnings are weak is an understatement. Look at that mighty rear end. And that wannabe IRS. This monster exhaust. There's the muffler. It's like the size of a pop can. Guessing that's why the tires suck in, is because those shocks are blowing out. And this rod is bent. Check out that fancy frame and tailpipe. That has gotta go. So a new 2x4 or something like that frame is what this thing needs. Check out that tomfoolery. This frame has definitely gotta go. It's very, very weak. Other than that, it's a solid accident-free car. This thing is just begging for a scratch-built frame, and that's what it's gonna get. That about does her. I'm gonna go through her once more really quick, faster than my stepsister goes through a bucket of ice cream with a free coupon for a bucket of ice cream on the bottom. And then I'm gonna put it away for the winter. So stay tuned for round 2 next year. It should be a killer. This car is to replace one that got away, just like it, but a lot rarer. A Sunbeam Rapier convertible. One of 50 left maybe. So I don't have many pictures of it, but here it is on its way out. Last look.
An enormous feeling of openness and freedom, and speed and maneuverability and safety. So it was a great car. It was the only car in which I ever committed a speeding offence.
Oh.
I exceeded the 20-mile-an-hour speed limit in Regent's Park.
Don't think you've told me that.